Welcome to Little John's Yarns, and today we're going to do another crochet related craft haul and review, this time from the Dollar Tree. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. Okay, before we get started, if you like the t-shirt I have on, let me stand up so you can see it. It's I got 99 problems, but a stitch ain't one. If you like this, I have a ton of other crochet t-shirts with funny sayings. I'll leave my shop down in the description box below and you can go check out that. So what we're going to be doing here today, we're going to be looking at some crochet related items from the Dollar Tree. Some of them you might not think is crochet related, but I've used them on many of my craft projects in the past, and some I have never ever used before. So let's get past this useless chatter and hop directly into this review. Number one. Okay, the first item we're going to be looking at is called an LED headlamp. It says it's convenient for hands-free lighting, for crafts, workbench, bike riding, and more. When I bought this product, I was thinking to myself, this would be perfect for long car rides or when my family's watching stupid movies I don't feel like watching. I can put this light on my head and crochet as I go. So we're going to look at this up close, and here it is. It is pretty cute. I had to assemble it myself. It's not really tough to assemble. All I had to do was put on this strap right here, and it was already together. So let's press the button and try it out. Has a nice little LED light. It is bright, okay? Press it again and it strobes. I don't think I'll need it for strobing because I'm not going to be riding my bike in the dark. I'm not athletic. I am a crocheter, so I'll just use it for this. So let's try it on my forehead. Oh, get it over my puff. Got it. And where's the button? Let's see if I can get it to work. Yeah. You like it? How do I look? Do I look like a miner? And I think it flaps down, so in my eye. Here we go. I think I'm supposed to put it like this so it can shine down as you're working. It is pretty bright. It's daylight outside, and I have a whole bunch of lights on in here in the background to light up this video that you can't tell that's on. But even with all these lights on around me, this thing is bright and shining on all the words. I see everything perfectly. So if I was reading a pattern or looking at my stitches, this would be great. But hey, let's try this even further. Let's take it into the dark. Okay, guys, let's test this out in the dark. Let me press the little button. Hey, I can see everything in my room. It's super bright. Here we go. And the strobe. It's a party. Okay, guys, we tested this out in the dark. Now I'm going to take this to the table and give you a final review. Before I give this a review, I want to give a big thank you and I'm sorry to Pamela. Apparently, I've been saying skeins completely wrong. I like to call it skeins. I've been butchering a word. So I'm ready to give this a proper review by using the proper word. So on a scale of 5 skeins of yarn, I'm going to give this 5. Number 2. Next, we're going to be looking at the Dollar Tree Floral Wire that I only bought for $1. Okay, what I like about this floral wire, it comes in multiple colors. It comes in green, yellow, purple, and it is much thicker than a typical floral wire. And I don't know if you ever noticed, the usual is real thin, coated in an ugly green. This is much more attractive. But you're probably wondering, how in the world is this crochet related? I'm going to put a couple of pictures that I've seen online that people use this craft for, crochet related and non-crochet related. But I'm going to tell you exactly what I've used it for. All right, I hope the hat is in the camera scene. But if you like this hat and this crochet sun hat, I have the tutorial down below. But I put this same exact floral wire button red going completely around the brim of the hat. And now the brim is completely, I only have 2 hands, flexible. Let me take it off the mannequin. Now the hat is flexible and bendable and you can style it any way you please. Another cool thing that I've done with this same exact floral wire was make a ring yarn feeder for my crochet. I don't know if you can see it, like so. What you do, you put this little yarn ring on your finger and you crochet with it so you won't get a yarn strand burn going across your finger. It goes through here. I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on exactly how to make these little crochet yarn feeder rings. You're going to cut about a 5-inch piece and wrap it around a cylindrical object. I used the handle of a Boyd ergonomic crochet hook. And after that, you are just going to bend over one of your ends just like this. Here is what it looks like. You can make it with 1 loop or 2 loops like this one here. And let me show you it in action. Okay, let's look at how this bad boy works. I like to put mine on my pointer finger. Some people prefer it on their middle finger. What you do is you just hook your yarn into this little loop right here, and that's it. And you start crocheting. And no more yarn burn on your finger. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that quick tutorial on a finger yarn feeder. But if you're wondering like, oh, Alicia, I don't have nothing big enough to make this with, you can make it with anything, wrap it around anything. Because the size, since it's a spiral, is adjustable. All you have to do is grab onto either side of the end and twist and make it adjustable. So you guys want to review this product. I'm going to give this 5 skeins of yarn. Maybe I'm feeling generous today, but these things are awesome. You can use it on absolutely anything, and the leftovers you can make for other projects. Number 3. Next, we're going to look at the Bernat's Maker Fashion yarn. I was super lucky when I came across this because I don't know if you guys know, a particular type of yarn is not guaranteed at the Dollar Tree. They'll get a shipment of one type of yarn and that's it. There's not guaranteed to be restocked or anything. But I found this. There were about 10 skeins of yarn. I stacked up. As soon as I seen them, I grabbed them all because they were only $1. So what I like about this yarn, reminds me of a baby t-shirt yarn. I have some t-shirt yarn over here, old school fettuccine. They don't even make fettuccine anymore, but it's still t-shirt yarn. As you can see, woohoo, this is the t-shirt yarn, much thicker, but this is a little bit thinner. It's not rolled like the t-shirt yarn as you can see here, like it was cut in strips and the sides rolled up. These are actual little tubes. And inside the tubes, ooh, I'm bumping over stuff. There is like a filling inside of it. So it's not exactly t-shirt yarn. I haven't made anything with it, but on the cover of these, I see a woman in a sweater. I see a purse. This purse is calling my name. I think I might make something like this with it. So you don't really have to see me do anything with this yarn. I'm sure you can imagine what it looks like worked up. I love it, but I'm already ready to give it a review. This yarn is absolutely beautiful, but it is coming from the Dollar Tree. I'm not going to give it its full 5 skeins of yarn because if I run out and need a different color, I can't go to the Dollar Tree and pick it up for $1. So I'm going to give this type of yarn 4 skeins of yarn, not based off of quality, not based off of look, but based off of availability from the Dollar Tree to get for such a cheap price. But guys, if you ever come across any yarn at the Dollar Tree and you like it, buy it all. Number 4. Next, we are going to look at embellishments. If you're like me, you can be a lazier crocheter and you don't feel like crocheting a pleats or crocheting a flower for a hat. And you don't want to go to like your big box craft stores and buy their expensive embellishments. Luckily, the Dollar Tree had these 2 awesome embellishments. This one is a yarn knit little one with flowers, and this huge purplish pink one I have right here. This way I can easily glue this onto a hat and go about my business. So we're going to test this out. I have my own crochet hat that I've had laying around in my craft room. This is my pattern for my spiral messy bun hat. If you like this pattern, I'll leave that pattern down in the description box below. But let's see if these look good on this hat and stick well. Okay, this little embellishment came with no instructions, but I'm a pretty smart girl. As you can see, there is a sticker on back. You can take this off. But I know good and well this sticker is not going to stick well to the hat. So let's try. Comes off. All right, so you can either sew this on or, like me, if you're lazy, I'm going to glue mine on. And I'm going to use my very favorite glue. All right, this is a crocheter's hack. This is the E6000 glue. I like to call this crochet glue. This is some of the best stuff ever. So let me put this on my flower. All right, I got my glue on my flower. And I'm just going to stick this on. Say right about here. This glue does take a while to dry. It'll take me about 24 hours, but once the glue is set, this will not come off. This is perfect for wash machine and dryer. It will not come off. I'm ready for a review on these embellishments here and here. I actually love these. Maybe the Dollar Tree's just hit me today and I'm just being extremely nice with my ratings, but I'm going to give this 5 skeins of yarn. These are awesome. These are cheap, and they're so much more affordable than going to the big craft store. But I think the big takeaway from this is my magical crochet glue. I definitely recommend going out to get this. You cannot find this at the Dollar Tree, but I use this for everything. If you would like me to do a review on this product and test it out using it with crochet and maybe heavy items and see if stuff rip apart, I'll do a review on this. But let's move on to the very next item. Number 5. Next, we're going to look at another book light. You guys know exactly the reasons why I wanted to get a book light. So for long car rides or being in a dark room and I don't want to interrupt people while I'm crocheting, I want to use something to light my way as I crochet and not interrupt other people's activities. So this is called the clip-on book light. As you see, it comes in this little tiny package here with some instructions on the back. All it is a little light with a flexible body and a clip. So let's turn it on and see how bright it is. All right, it's not as bright as the headlight one, but nice and convenient, and you just turn it off. So let's give it a try on a book. Maybe if I hook it onto my... dropped it. Maybe if I hook it onto my desk, it might be a little bit more convenient. Oh yes, I can already see it going better. Clip to something more stable than a book. Oh, definitely. Here we go. On the stand, it works so much better. I feel intelligent, like I'm at a podium right now. All right, it's pretty awkward on a book, but definitely on a podium. But let's test this in the dark. That is my favorite thing to do. Boo! Okay, here's what it looks like in the dark. Actually, it's pretty well lit. If I was crocheting in a dim lit room, I can see this working pretty well. All right, I'm going to take this to the table and I'm going to give you guys a skein review on this bad boy. Ooh. Okay, I'm sure you're ready for the review on this product. I was hoping to get like a perfect score for everything from the Dollar Tree, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to give this one 3 skeins of yarn. Number 6. Last, we are going to look at the Dollar Tree's glitter glue sticks. When I first seen these, I was like, beam, a light bulb went off in my head. I'm like, there are so many cool things that I can probably do with these glue sticks. They would make awesome little embellishments on hats, or maybe if you want to write something like writing on something with the glue stick and color, that would be a great idea. I've also made with regular glue sticks. I've made buttons in the past, but I'll teach you how to do that in a little bit. But I have a love-hate relationship with glue sticks. Sometimes I have these grandiose ideas in my head, and when I go to put them into action, it never comes to fruition. But we're going to test these out and see if my ideas work. First, I'm going to show you how to make a button out of these cute little glue sticks. Okay, I'm going to quickly show you how to make a button. What you're going to do is just put a big old nice glob down. Tap it. Make sure, ooh, got my finger in it. Tap it, make sure it settles down nice. All right, I'm going to show you one that's already dry. This was dry. And all you're going to do is take a needle and poke 2 holes in it just like a button. 1 and 2. Ooh, it's tough. There you go. And now you have your own little handmade button. You got to see how I make buttons out of hot glue gun. If you're thinking to yourself, oh, Alicia, these things are going to be so flimsy. They're not. These are pretty sturdy buttons. If you make the glue glob thick enough, they will not break. All right, the next thing that I wanted to try with my hot glue gun, because I was looking online like, what could I do with it for crochet? And I seen all this with people making beautiful words and letters all over their projects. So I'm thinking, I can do that too. So I'm going to insert a picture of what I've seen other people do with their hot glue gun. I was going to do the same with mine. So I'll insert a video of me trying to hot glue gun like I've seen the people on Pinterest. And unfortunately, it was a complete fail. I'm not blaming the glue gun for the fail, but maybe just my own technical skills because I don't do it too often. But I'm going to review this as I'm looking at the colors in the glue gun, like once molded on the fabric. The colors are pretty bright. They're basically true to the package, the stick in the pack. But I noticed when I had it inside my glue gun, this felt very thin. It kind of wobbled inside. So I took a look at a normal glue stick compared to this glue stick. I don't know if you can tell. I'll try to zoom in on the camera. One is thicker than the other. They are exactly the same length, but one is thicker than the other, so you are getting slightly less glue. I am ready to give it my crochet skein rating. On a scale from 1 to 5 skeins of yarn, I'm going to give the hot glue gun, not gun, but the hot glitter glue sticks, 3 skeins of yarn. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this review, make sure you stay tuned. I'm still waiting. I'm having a Wish haul review coming up soon. I ordered something from Wish almost a month ago. So I'm waiting for all those products to come in the mail. So cross your fingers so they'll be here soon. But until then, make sure you check out my other crochet haul videos. I'll leave them all over here on the side. And I'll see you all on the very next review. Bye, guys.